Hello dear friends, this is Anthony Ross with The Aging Technology. Today we're filming exercise for brain number 5. There are many ways to do it, as you know, and we can practice in numbers, in letters, in all sort of psychological games. But now we're putting our attention in a motor skills. So we're going to do something with our hands that will send a signal to our brain to calibrate it, to advance it, to increase our memory, to increase our concentration. These are the exercises for the brain to stay young, to increase our longevity and our vitality. A lot of people ask me, is it only good for elderly people? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Teach our kids. For kids, it's going to be just a game. You do it yourself, I do it. In fact, I've received a number of emails asking me questions. Do I think it might be good for somebody who would have early stages of Alzheimer's disease? Or let's say Parkinson's disease? My answer is absolutely. Look what we're doing here. We're pushing our brain to write a new program. So whatever the part is damaged, whatever the neural connections in our brains are damaged, we just simply push our brain to re-establish different connection, healthy connection, new connection, write new programs, and that can only be healthy. Let's begin. I will be out of focus. You will see only my hands. This series of lessons I call piano lessons, because we're going to moving our fingers. And if you play a piano or some musical instrument, that should be very, very easy for you. In fact, for the rest of the world, non-musical world, let me tell you this. People who play musical instruments statistically have a better memory. Actually, I don't know if studies have ever been done, but I would assume that on average, people who play musical instruments and continue playing, that's the key word. The fact that you can play but you don't play, no, that doesn't count. People who actively continue play some musical instruments, I bet they live a little bit longer just because of that. Just because of the exercises that we're going to do today. They engage different parts of their brain. Different parts of their brain is simply more advancedly, if I can say so, developed. Next exercise. Pick a hand. We're always going to start with one hand. Put 2 fingers like this. See that? Only those 2 fingers. Take a look at my hand. These 2 fingers. These 2 fingers are up. I know it's going to look funny. It's going to look like some sort of a spider. Itsy spider. Okay, very good. So, 2 fingers like this, and we're hitting a surface with those 2 fingers, switching fingers. These two middle ones are going to lift up. Boom. See that? Now, these 2 fingers lifted up. This one supporting it. Now we're going to hit the surface with these 2, and these 2 are going to lift up. Can you do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go faster. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I messed it up. Very good. Switching hand. Let's do it on this hand. Ready? Where is the focus? Okay, break it. 2 fingers like this. 2 fingers like this. 2 fingers like this. 2 fingers like this. And let's go a little bit faster. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Very good. So, are we ready for 2 hands? Hello, where are these? Okay. It's funny that a camera actually produces a mirror image, and in monitor, when I move my hand this way, in a monitor it moves it the opposite way. So for me it's an exercise for my brain as well to kind of to synchronize which direction I am moving to be in focus. All right, so both hands lifting to those two fingers, lift up. Prepare yourself, come on, let's go, fingers up, switch. Now those two fingers up, fingers, fingers, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll go slow, do it with me, and little by little we're going to increase the speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, I know it looks kind of funny, especially on the camera. My hands look like some sort of an animal from the horror movie. We're filming and Halloween is coming, so. But these exercises that you can do and nobody will even know that you're doing it. Imagine that you just put a hand on your thigh or in your pocket. No, not in a pocket. People will get some wrong ideas because they will see your hand moving in a pocket. No, don't do that. And you just touch yourself. 1, 2, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or the other hand. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Or both of them. Very good. Those exercises are absolutely essential for development of our brain. When I say development is not just like some sort of early stages of something, let's develop and have it. We should work on our brain throughout all your life. It's not like when you were 16 years old, you went to a gym a couple of times. No, going to gym and exercising, you have to do for the rest of your life. Brain is exactly the same way. You see, if you who watches my video right now is a senior person, please do not get upset with me when I use those words, but it's absolutely true. You folks stop moving. You stop moving. You stop moving your body. You stop moving your you stop engaging your brain development. You have to constantly challenge your body. There is not such a thing, I'm too old for that. You are old because you started to think that you're old for that. That's how it works. I will be 53 years old. I always say that, what are you talking about? My life just started. I don't know if it's even started yet. Well, who knows? I'll tell you in a couple of years. But I am ready for just about anything. Unfortunately, many years ago, I did not know things that I know now. At a certain point, I was abusing my body. When I said abuse my body, it always was in terms of physical activity. I was in the military and so on. So I have a number of very serious injuries that deprived me from many things in my life. But I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting, I'm still training. I train fighters, I train with youngsters, and trust me, it's difficult to train with them. I have to keep up. And you know what? I do, because I feel that not only I should, I feel that I can. And if I feel I can, therefore I really can. Continue those exercises. As always, I ask you, please invite all your friends to our channel. Please hit subscribe. The subscription button will be somewhere right there. It's in a corner, it's a red. Hit subscribe right there. Very good. Invite all your friends. Always leave us comments. We have a page in Facebook called The Aging Technology. We have a group in Facebook called Slowing Down Aging. We want to hear your opinion. We want to hear your comments. If you have some challenges, if you have some interesting information pertaining to slow down the aging, please always share it with me. If you are interested to read my book called The Aging Technology, you're more than welcome to do that, of course. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on iBooks. You can go to www.theaging.info. Get your copy from there. Book talks about, it's not about the exercising. It's not about even the mental exercising. It's some mental techniques. It's some mental techniques that design to reset your subconscious mind in terms of your belief system of how long it's possible to live. Those exercises do not require any time. They do not require any special attention. They're just like our hands exercises. You can do it at any time. You can do it whenever, and nobody will even know that you're doing that. Especially those ones. Hands, at least you have to move. Something that you do in your head, nobody will even know that you're doing it. So I highly recommend to read this book. Please, when you read the book, do not skip immediately to part 2 where I give you techniques. No, it's very important that you read also part 1. It's a small book. It's 100 pages. For God's sake, you can read it in, I don't know, 2-3 days. In fact, this book is coming this Friday. It also comes in Spanish. Yay! So we're going to have a specific channel for Spanish-speaking people, for Latinos. Hola Latinos, ¿cómo están? This is Anthony Ross. Let's live longer, happier, and healthier.